Yeah, we're excited about it. I think our guys are to the point where they're ready to play against somebody else. Obviously, we've got our two scrimmages in, but I think that our team's in a good place. Certainly, still got things we need to clean up on both sides of the ball, but definitely excited to get our season started at home on Monday, and excited to see where we're at.
Ethan, for you, this is your first time you're moving over to the chair now. So just your excitement personally, it's a goal for a lot of guys to become head coaches. Now you're going to coach your first game.
Yeah, no, it's super honored to be the head coach here, and obviously excited about that opportunity. But obviously this season's not about me; it's about our guys and trying to maximize the potential of our team. And certainly think we've got a group that's got a high ceiling, and got to continue to make progress like everybody else in the country at this point in the year. Again, things to clean up on both sides of the ball, but. Yeah, certainly personally excited to be able to coach my first game, but more excited about seeing our guys go out there and compete.
You talked last week when I talked to you about you weren't too happy with the offense in the first or second scrimmage. Was it better, or would you like to?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, Dana, is we got to shoot the ball better. We haven't shot the ball from three that well, and I think we've got some really good looks. Just for whatever reason, they're not going in right now. But I think execution-wise, still got things to clean up. Understanding spacing, understanding the pace that we have to play with if we want to be a team that plays fast. And those things that we'll get better at as we go on. Really putting a major emphasis on those things in our practices.
Returning guys like EJ, Gabe, what are kind of your expectations for them now that they've been in the program, they know what to expect and what they would need to do and what things are like. How can they kind of also help bring the newer guys along?
Yeah, definitely need leadership out of those guys. EJ, a guy been in our program for 2 years. Gabe been in our program for 2 years, and both of those guys are certainly going to take on bigger roles for us. In terms of their minutes and what we need out of them in terms of production. But yeah, those guys have both made major improvements. I-Man is struggling a little bit right now with an injury, so he's actually going to be out for a little while. But we've got to continue to make progress with our team, not just with EJ and Gabe, but from 1 through 10 with those guys that are going to be out there on the floor. Just really putting an emphasis on improving and getting better each and every day.
What is that injury?
Yeah, I-Man has a lower leg injury. Timeline is still kind of up in the air, but definitely gonna miss a significant amount of time.
Westminster on Monday. What do you know about Kevin Surf's squad?
Yeah, a bunch of local guys that all probably want to be wearing that Youngstown State jersey. They always are going to compete at a high level. Definitely going to be a team that's skilled and can shoot the ball. But excited to get to play those guys again. That's some kind of became a tradition with our two programs, just to play that game. And I know our community and their fans are always really excited about that game. But expect it to be a game that is going to be competitive. They're going to compete. We're going to have to play with real discipline on the defensive end of the floor. And really, again, we just want to see our team make progress offensively. That's really what we're focusing on and putting an emphasis on.
Ethan, you mentioned that your guys are ready to play a game. From a coaching perspective, are they ready to play?
Yeah, I think we're probably ready to play a game. Again, we're like every other team in the country on October 28th or 29th, whatever today's date is, October 30th, that probably no coach in America feels like they're where they need to be. But for us to make progress, I do think we need to get out there and play against other people, play against different defenses, have guys give us different looks so we can continue to teach and get our guys to understand what we're trying to accomplish on both sides of the ball.
With the group of, a large group of newcomers, a couple freshmen, a bunch of transfers, how have they kind of taken to, picking things up system-wide on both ends of the floor?
Yeah, I think it takes time, Neil. And again, we are certainly making progress. Again, think we need to continue to improve in all those areas. But when you recruit the way that we have recruited, and really just the day and age of college basketball we're in, where you don't always have a lot of continuity as you bring new people in. It just takes time to get everybody on the same page. And I think our guys have done a good job embracing that and really trying to learn and really trying to take coaching, hard coaching. And we certainly are getting better. Just we need to continue to do that.
How do you plan on using your rotation?
I've told everybody that's asked, I don't know that we have, a guy production-wise that's going to put up, numbers like a Dwayne Cohill or a DJ Burns, but I think we have a lot of balance. We have depth at every position. Certainly, Iman's injury hurt that with our forward position, but I think 1 through 10 we can play a lot of different guys. I think we can play big, we can play small, which excites me as a coach. We have some versatility to be able to do that, but I think we'll play as many as 10 guys, maybe 11 at times. And really with our top 8 or 9 is like everybody else getting the bulk of those minutes.
Monday notwithstanding, the first month of the season, you guys are on the road quite a lot. I mean, what are kind of your thoughts on how that kind of thing goes?
Yeah, scheduling has been incredibly hard for us. I think with the success that we've had, the scheduling piece of it becomes very, very difficult, and particularly getting home games. And it shows with the schedule that we have this year, 6 of our first 7 on the road, 4 home games in the non-league. It's certainly not something that excites me, and I know our fans want to be able to watch us play. But, we're going to have to be road warriors. Again, 4 true road games, 2 neutral site games, 6 of your first 7 away from Beagley. And again, that's where we have to have some urgency with what we're doing in our practices, urgency to get better, because as we all know, all those games are going to be very, very difficult.
At least last year, I mean, non-conference is almost like kind of you guys were still, like you said, trying to work things out to get better and implement the system and improve and all those aspects. Can that, help you as you guys want to use that to prepare for conference play to where you want to be at that point in the year?
Yeah, I think it's a process for sure. Again, this is we've talked a lot with our guys about progress, not perfection, right? Just trying to every single day get in here and get a little bit better every day. And our guys are trying to do that. Again, it's probably taking us, longer to get where we want to offensively than I would like as a coach. But again, that's just every team is different, right? Every team's journey is different in terms of what that looks like, and we're really trying to put an emphasis on making those daily steps to getting better.